Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. Today, a couple of squads here to... looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
To the ground, he's got it again.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. The option look. He'll toss it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like. Because that route changes.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their really tough. Deep in their
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion on third down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were first and second down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. He's going for the big play. Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Field goal is good. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes his connection. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Pirates line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And good work by the coverage team. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. Quarterback checking off. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Pirates will hustle to the line. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and well, it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really.
Can anyone catch him? He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it.
Ball in the air, intercepted! Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, looking again to throw. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll let it go down the right side.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first,
and he throws his third pick of the day. His head. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Throws to the wideout. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On second down, wants to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. He took the shot.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Got room on the return. Touch. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit as he throws. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misconnection, it's second down. Unloads it downfield. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare. He is a first down for the offense. He wants to throw. And this season, a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Lost one deep down the right side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's House. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down.
Get set, get set.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready.
Going for it all. Can't hook up on the long. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. It would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.